Welcome to another Welcome Me session. I'm Susanna, physiotherapist here at Tweak.Health. This morning we're going to do the other half of our bodies, working at your desk. 5 minutes is all you need, and we'll be using the wall, and you'll be working on the postural muscles up around your upper back and neck. Okay, so we're going to just start off with a warm-up against the wall, having your feet in a split stance, both hands stuck onto the wall and outstretched. You're going to trace one hand in front. Keep the fingertips on the wall as you pivot your whole body around to turn your head to make a big circle around. So this is going to be stretching up and over your whole upper back, lats, and into a bit of spinal rotation. So if you're very stiff, you might struggle with this one. So just bring the inside leg forward, and that will be easier for you to turn. But if you're quite mobile, you can just swap so that the outside leg is the one in front. It forces you to get a bit more rotation. So you want to be doing about 3 to 5 of these, and then you're ready to get started. So you're going to pop your back straight into the wall, keeping all stuck in as much as possible, pressing in with your arms and your forearms as well. Now you're going to do a bit of a sweep. So it's an arm sweep or a wall angel, whatever you like to call it, but you're going to maintain contact of your arms into the wall and your back into the wall as you do the sweep. So you should be feeling this in your arms, yes, but also in your upper back and middle back muscles, as well as a little bit of lats under your armpit as you're squeezing up and down. So work between doing 10 to 20 of these ones. It's a little bit of a mini wall sit, so you're kind of working your core muscles while you're holding this position. So once you've done this sweep, we're going to work on our shrugs. So you're going to keep your arms straight, still in contact with the wall if possible, and this time you're going to be lifting your shoulders to the back of your head towards your ears and then lengthen them down. So lift, hold for a few seconds, and then lengthen it down. So we'll do 10 of these ones, and the idea is to do this without your neck jutting out or your chin sticking out while you're doing this, because you don't want to be using those small little muscles that get so tired quite easily doing this movement as well. They're more to do with turning your head. So keep them out of the picture by keeping your chin tucked in and then focusing on the shrugs. Okay, so hold up, lengthen down. Once you've done 10, try and do it in a T shape. It's a little bit awkward, but it's also a bit harder for those muscles. So these muscles tend to get really tired from holding your head and your posture upright. So they're actually great to work them to actually shorten and lengthen these muscles so they're not always stuck in the same down position. So this is actually great and tiring, but also will rejuvenate you when you get back to work. So you want to do 10 of these shrugs. And then the hardest position to do shrugs is up where your arms are over your head. So reach as far as you can and shrug them down. Reach as far as you can and shrug them down. So when you reach, try and let your shoulders come up towards your ears and then push them down, pulling them down with your lat muscles. So it should be quite a lot of movement coming from your armpit and not so much your neck. Make sure that's not happening, otherwise you might get a sore neck after this. And of course, keeping the chin tucked in. So overhead reach and then pull down. For those of you who actually can't even get your arms touching the wall, you're quite slouched, swap it over, and this time go head first into the wall. So you want to stand a little bit further away from the floor, so there's a gap between your feet and the wall, and then rest your forehead on the wall and put your arms up above you. So instead of doing the wall angels that way, you can do it this way. So your arms don't really need to come so far back if you're struggling. So you're still doing that little circular motion. So this time I'm pressing my insides of my forearms, lifting them off the wall, squeezing my back muscles here as I bring them down. So with this one, you can then also reverse, up and around, pull down, lift off, squeeze, and I'm really trying to work these muscles. So you do maybe 5 each way, or if you want to do more, you can. And then what you can also do is the shrugs, keeping your fingertips on the wall. You shrug with your arms down. So it's exactly the same as when your back is against the wall. The T-shaped squeeze. And then the upward squeeze. Okay, so these are great to actually engage all the muscles that stop you from rolling forward when you're sitting for many hours, and that kind of chin posture as well. So it corrects it all. Okay, so we're just going to finish off with a little bit of a stretch. Put one hand in front of the wall, of you on the wall. Put your legs in a lunge position, so the same arm and same leg are forward, and then with the other hand you're going to peek under your armpit as far as you can go and stretch out in here. So it's an easy way to stretch into rotation, and then do the other side. So this big stretch and twist as far as you can, trying to almost put your head through your armpit, underneath your armpit, and take a deep breath to stretch it out. And then the last one is keeping both hands on the wall, turn your body side onto the wall and try and push away, but keep your hands still on the wall. So you should feel a big stretch up and over, and then spin around and do the same on the other side. Really try and keep your fingertips pressed as you kind of side bend your body, and you'll get a really nice stretch all the way down through your back. You can actually add a bit of a leg split stance if you want to do more of your hip. So just kind of go into a side split. But hopefully you find that one useful. Enjoy, take a 5-minute break whenever you can, especially every hour if you can. And I'll see you guys next week.